Morning. Welcome to the wildlife of Johns. So, the Latrig again, because last time you couldn't hear us. I didn't have a microphone and it was really windy. Look at this today. Hopefully when I get to the top, because yes, if you want a nice starter fell, you can drive right up to that car park over there that you can't see anymore. You basically drive halfway up the fell. This is the path. It's a great little fell for the morning. So I thought I'd come up here and show you to the top. But if you can't see much, you have to watch us make a cup of tea. I fetched a mystery biscuit with us. I'm going to discuss what's your favourite biscuit as well as your favourite fell. But look at this, look at this. It's only really, it's an easy gradient this bit. It's not very steep at all. Kids could run about, dart about while they're running up. It really isn't steep. Can you hear us? I've connected this microphone. I'm just hoping you can hear us. Can someone comment down below if you can hear it? We lost signal there. We had a spinning wheel of doom. You can see over there. Yeah, please comment if you can hear us. If you can hear me breathing like a horse. I'm not out of breath. All it is, these little microphones pick up everything. And when I'm walking, I do sound like a Shire horse. I'm going to show you in front of us. So you really can't see much. So I'm pleased I haven't picked one of the bigger fells, because it might be disappointing when you get to the top. Yeah, so Latrig, you drive to Keswick, just outside, maybe 5 minutes past Keswick. Well, it's in Keswick really. You drive right up to the car park near the top, and it's just a nice walk. This is what it looks like. That's the path for most of the way. So it's quite flat. You can have kids running about. As I've said before, if you've got a wheelchair, you can still come up here. Please comment down below if you can hear us. If you can hear my sheep breathing, and that's good. Yeah, when I get to the top, I'm going to show you the view. It's a great view from Latrig. It's over Keswick and over Down water. So a lot of people visit Keswick. So I don't know where you're watching from. I know I've got viewers all over the world really. So comment down below where you're from. If you've ever been to Keswick. If you've ever been to the Lake District. Where did you go? Where did you come to? What did you like the most? Where was your favourite place? I've got one of them questions in life here, look. Right or left? I've been here before, so I know it's this way. So yeah, comment below if you can hear me. I need to know if you can hear us. If you can hear me breathing, then it's working, my microphone. Yeah, so have you been to Keswick? Have you been to the Lake District? Where you from? Where are you from in the world? I've got followers from all over the world. So put a comment down below where you're from. Have you got any questions about Cumbria or the Lake District? Put a comment down below and I'll try my best to answer it. I'll turn the camera around now. You can see a little bit better. I'll just stop walking. So, it really is quite flat. A great one for the kids. Latrig. I come last week. came to do this fell last week and it was unbelievably windy. It was blowing us right off my feet. And today, look what I get. I come back because I was up early. Everybody else is still in bed. And look at that. I'm not filming on my GoPro today because the signal's so bad. I'm just filming on my Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus, so I can tether, so I can use the internet right from my phone. I don't have to tether that way. If you can hear, comment down below. I've got this DJI mic plugged in, and hopefully you can hear what I'm saying to you. And I'm not just talking to myself. I'm in the papers. West Cumbrian man talking to himself. Hey, look, this is about as steep as it gets. Latrigg. I'll just film it this way, see if you can see. So it's not really steep at all. Yeah, I've peaked. An incredibly low visibility morning. As usual, nothing ever goes to plan, does it? But what does go to plan? This is a lovely walk. If you like the idea of the Lake District or walking up fells or hiking, as a lot of other people that aren't from the north of England call it, get yourself here. I'm hoping by the time I get to the top, the fog will have cleared. Look at the fog. It isn't the best of mornings that I've chose. Although the good thing is, it isn't blowing a gale this time. Last week it was blowing a hurley, and today it's super foggy. Is anybody watching this stream can hear us now? I want to test the microphone. Yeah, this is the trail. This is the trail up Latrigg. Not much of a steep hill really. Just a slight gradient. Kids will love it up here. I can see there's somebody there watching. Can you hear my microphone now? Can you hear me on the mic? I know you can't see much of us because of the fog. Hello Mannix, can you hear me? I can see there's somebody down there called Mannix. Can you hear my microphone? Can you hear us breathing like a Clydesdale pony? Hello Mannix, you're the first person to comment. Good morning, from the Lake District. Where are you from? Have you been to Cumbria? Have you been to the Lake District? I'll turn this camera around, you can see where I'm at. So, this is the track on Latrigg. That's the amazing view. Yeah, it's foggy. I'm hoping when I get to the top, the sun will rise and we'll get a bit of a view. Because up here, on the Latrigg summit, the view's amazing. You get to see Keswick and a lot of the fells and Derwentwater. Last week was a write-off because of the unbelievable wind. And today it's foggy. Look at that, it's like soup. Yeah, so anybody watching this stream now, or if you watch it when it's posted later, have you been to the Lake District? Where I'm at right now, Mannix. So where I am now is just near Keswick. I'm on Latrigg Fell. Hopefully when I get to the top, you'll see a bit better. If you watch one of my other videos, you'll see the view from the top. They're amazing views from up here. So has anybody been to Lake District? Where are you from in the world right now? Have you been to Cumbria? Do you plan on coming? Is there anything you want to know about the Lake District? There, look. If you look up there now, that's the bench. So really it's took 11 minutes from the bottom to this summit. So from the car park, a nice stroll, 11 minutes to the top of Latrigg. Well, this isn't really the top, technically. I'll show you now. So, when you get to this first summit here, there's a lovely bench. So from this bench, there's some cows down there, look. Yeah, so from this bench here, you get amazing views of Keswick and Derwentwater. So in the background there, right now where I'm filming, there should be an amazing view of Keswick and Derwentwater and all the fells from this side all the way across. But you can't see anything. Moo, Spencer. There's the moo cows there. So this is when you were supposed to enjoy an amazing view from here. But look at that. I will continue walking up. Great view, eh? Lovely, innit? I come last week and it was blown off my feet, wind. So I'll come this week and look at this. No, you can't beat it, pal. There's some cows down there, though. That's it there. You maybe wait an hour or two and we'll get a view. Yeah, you can't see out. Nice bench though. Should I keep walking up here? So just up this path here, there's actually another little summit, like a little bump up here. So on a normal day, hello Piper. How's it going, Pipe? Lovely views. Lovely views of Keswick and Derwentwater. I woke up nice and early and there's nobody else awake. So I thought I'd come and show you. There's not much to show you though. You can watch us breathing like an old cart horse. There's a few cows in background. Look, this is about as steep as it gets. There's just this little hill here. I mean, I'm nearly up there now. Yeah, Mannix, I think this place is about 200 and something metres, but from where the car park is, it's definitely not that. It's a good place to come if you haven't got long, but you want a really good view of the Lake District. Like I usually do cap bells on a short 45 minute to an hour from the bottom to the top, but this is literally, so here's 14 minutes now on the live, and I've ambled from the car up here. I've been talking a bit of nonsense. I'm breathing like a Clydesdale pony. So look, where I'm standing now, on these rocks here, I suppose this is the summit, because this is a bit higher than that bench down there. But while you're visiting the Lake District, if you stay near Keswick and you want a really good view, I'm joking now, but from here, 10-15 minute walk from the car park, you can park about 20 cars down there. And right there behind me, there's unbelievable views of Keswick, Derwentwater and all the fells. And behind us there is Skidder. If I come about 9 o'clock, a bit later, you would have got a really good view. But I always like to come really soon, so it's quiet and I'm not annoying everybody. But what I'm going to do now is, I'm going to leave the camera where it's at. I'm going to sit down, I'm going to make a brew, because it might open up behind us. Because if you can see from here into all that soup, it's an amazing view. I know it's 200 odd metres, but it isn't from that car park. 10-15 minutes. Great walk for kids. Or if you just want a photo, really, because there's a bench down there. I know a lot of people take photographs for Instagram. Or just for your memories. This place here, down there, just down this little bench here. There's a bench there, it looks right over, perfect. I'm going to make a cuppa now. So what I want to know from you as well is, what's your favourite biscuit? So obviously, there's the normal, digestive, rich teas. But a lot of people say hobnobs, half-coated digestives, half-coated hobnobs. But what I have got here, who's that? Music Addict Blue Nose, right? Well, it just so happens that you have the correct answer. So, from the garage near Cockermouth, I've moved close to Cockermouth now. I was born on the west coast, Flimby, near Maryport. But morning, we got up. I can see loads from here. I'm gonna. It is. I'm gonna have a couple of cups. I'm gonna have 3 cups of tea and see if the views will come back. I know. So look, Magic Addict Blue Nose. Look at this. So the garage in Cockermouth, depending on how posh you are. Garage in Cockermouth is as the garage now. So I just called then some biscuits, and these were 80 odd pence. So custard creams, I don't know where you're at on the earth or in the world, however you want to see it. Have you got custard creams where you live? Finish the whole pack in 1 cuppa, I would. Can't go wrong. Well, can you open a packet of biscuits and only eat 2 or 3? You see these people that get a little saucer out the cupboard and they put like 2 biscuits on. I just inhale the 2 biscuits and savage through the pack and eat them all. I can't eat 3 biscuits. I like to eat full pack. And if there's 2 packs, I'll eat them both. So, other than Music Addict Blue Nose, who is correct, what's your favourite biscuit? Is it a rich tea, a humble rich tea, a humble digestive? Or are you fancy? Do you like chocolate coating? Do you like Oaties from Aldi? What is the best biscuit? Right, I'm going to make a cuppa. I haven't brought my stove because in the Lake District it's frowned upon in a lot of places if there's any fire whatsoever. So just a quick walk. I just fill the flask up with some hot water. I'm going to put my cup down right there. Press this button. Wait, where's my tea bag? So in this packet here, I've got ready-made coffee and tea bags. So you can't have biscuits without tea. I like coffee by itself. If I'm going to dip biscuits in anything, it's got to be tea. Drink coffee by itself or tea with biscuits. So I'm going to make a cup of tea. Ha! A little bit of wind, sir. Also, there's sugar galore in these. How many is there? Carbs per 100 grams, 68 grams. So in this packet, there's 280 grams of sugar. So do I need sugar in this cuppa? So because I'm fell walking, technically, I know it's only 200 metres, and I haven't walked 200 metres because I've drove up the track. I don't need sugar, but I did try and get some Kendal mint cake from the garage. If you haven't had Kendal mint cake, it's produced in Kendal in Cumbria. If you take a little bar about that big, it would feed you for a full fell walk, for the whole day anyway. You could wild camp for a full 24 hours and it'd keep you alive. Coffee, mate. I'm not fetching milk up here, so I'm going to use this. This is sweet as well. Where's my spoon? It's not a spoon, it's not a fork, it's a spork. Yeah, the spork is a formidable opponent for any meal. If you need to eat or stab. Any of your foods, this is your go-to weapon. Yeah, all of the children were asleep, wife was asleep, a lot of them was asleep. It was 5 o'clock when I woke up, so I thought I might as well come and have a look. I wanted to show you the views from up here, because last time I come, it was far too windy, it was blowing us off my feet. Who's this? Hey Jill, looks foggy. They're in a warm kitchen with a bowl of porridge. And see, like, so biscuits off the menu, that's gluten free. Yeah, we are lucky. We're lucky where we live. This only takes 20 minutes from my house. Yeah, I love biscuits. I'm sure you found a way, but you need to find a way, Jill, to make yourself some biscuits that you can have. Because if you're going to have a cup of tea, you've got to dunk biscuits in it. So, put your rubbish away. I'm putting that in my bag. Don't leave stuff everywhere. The countryside code. Leave no trace. Put the spark away. Let's try these biscuits. I am only showing you these biscuits because I can't show you the view that I wanted to show you. So I usually just open these like a wild badger. But just sit here. Wildlife on a clear day. Yeah. So today, there is no clear day and there's no wildlife, but there is a wild John. So how do you eat the custard creams? Do you eat the biscuit and drink the tea? Or do you dunk the biscuit in the tea? Or do you think outside the box and do you drink the tea through the biscuit? That didn't work. So when I'm talking about how easy this fell really is, there's somebody just walking past me here on a horseback. So it's a really accessible fell. Look at that tea on my whiskers. Look at that little spaniel. Yes, it really is a nice walk, a nice easy walk up here. Morning. Hiya. You all right? I was just saying you can get up here quite easy, can't you?
You're not freezing. I'm
No, because I've got tea. Oh. Tea is the elixir of life. So that's how easy it is to walk up here. You can get up here on a horse.
on TikTok.
We're on YouTube.
Oh, YouTube.
Yeah. I was hoping to show them this beautiful view. Yeah. It's a tad foggy. Oh dear. Do you get double biscuits? Yeah. Custard creams. So I can tell now there's no way I'm going to get a very good view up here for any of yous. So I'm going to leave it for today. Viennese biscuits, yeah. That's the ones with a fancy swirl on top, isn't it? Much easier sitting on the back of a horse, I suppose. And those difficult things around riding a horse. But where are you? Melt like butter. Uma. We are on the top of Latrig Fell. Latrig Fell is just near Keswick. I'm just going to turn the camera around. Look, sadly, just there, in the background there, is probably the best, well, yeah, arguably the best view of the Lake District in Keswick. There's dome water there, right there where you can't see it. And right from here, panoramic view right across, all the way, all the fells, and behind me there is Skidder. But can't see them this morning. going to drink this tea and I'm going to walk back down. I've been let down again by the weather. I mean, it's lovely for the fell walk, but you can't see much, so it's Uma, where are you from? Where are you from in the world? Thanks for your comments. Where are you from? Have you been to Lake District? Have you been to Keswick before? Well, I'll just stand up so you can see a little bit of the rocks at least. Yeah, so this is the top, the summit, shall we say, of Latrigg. You can't really see much because of the views, but if you look on my YouTube, I got a video last week at the top of Latrigg. Sorry, I got a video last week of the top of Latrigg, so you can see it really well. It was really, really wild and windy. That's why I was coming today, because I've got my microphone on so you can hear me and you can ask us a question. Lisbon. Hello. Good morning, Lisbon, from the Lake District, Cumbria. Have you been here before? Have you been to the Lake District? Closest thing to me is Malvern Hills. Yeah, have a look. It's the Wildlife of Johns. My son's usually with me, but it's a bit early. Outdoor activities, fishing. We're going to start doing some camping, some wild camping over winter. The wild camping in England's not very good, so we live about an hour and a half from Scotland, so we're going to be doing some wild camping in Scotland in the woods and some fishing. Right, I'll just put this tea away and then I'll start walking back down and see if I can get a better view for you. Do-do-do. So has anybody been? Has anybody been here? Has anybody been up Latrigg? Or where's your favourite place? What's your favourite fell to walk up? Or your favourite thing to do in the outdoors? Me and Junior enjoy fishing and camping, but we're always looking for new things to do. Is there anything you can suggest? And what are you doing with your son? Part of the main appeal of what I'm doing here and why I do it is because of the amazing views, and that's what I wanted to share with you today. But sadly, the fog gods have taken out of my hands. What's that say there? Acores. Is that Acores? Acoria? So is Lisbon, are we talking Lisbon in Portugal? Is that where Lisbon is? Is Lisbon in Portugal? And Acores, is that anywhere near the coast? Yes, I've been to Vilamora. That was an excellent, a lovely marina. Yeah, I like Vilamora, that was a nice place. On summer holidays with the kids and that, I usually go to Spain, but we did go to Portugal one year and that was lovely. I'll go back there. There is a place a bit more of a party place just along from Vilamora, what you call that? Albufeira is it called? We're going to try that one year with the kids. I imagine that being a bit more wild, like Benidorm is here. But Vilamora, looking over those boats on the harbour was beautiful. I've got 2 biscuits here I need to eat. I need to eat them because they fell out of the packet. Well, I don't need to eat them, but I want to eat them. Lagos. Blue nose. Son's 3-year-old now, asking for fishing rods. So do you go fishing? Blue nose, do you go fishing? Do you go freshwater fishing or do you go sea fishing? I find with the kids, best type of fishing is if there's a trout pond local to where you live, take them to a trout pond because you catch a lot. freshwater fishing. Do you fish in the wild or do you fish in like stock ponds? You coarse fishing. I fished in the past for carp and things like that. When I was young, I used to catch a lot of fish all the time. But when you're filming yourself, or particularly if you're live, you don't have a long time to catch a fish. And we like to do catch and cook with camping. So sea fishing, I think you catch more fish that you can eat. Go to Lagos. Wonderful beaches for kids. So is Lagos a bit quieter and nicer than Albufeira or not? Because Villamora was very like upmarket. There's a lot of golf players and things there. It was nice, don't get us wrong, it was lovely. But for kids, if you're going to be buying ice creams all day and all kinds of drinks and in and out of shops, maybe better with somewhere a little bit cheaper. Used to be carp up Nile River. Yeah, I'm just Blue Nose. I've just really missed the salmon season. I've just moved about 5 minutes off a really good river that's full of salmon. But the season finishes in a couple of weeks. I'm going to sign up for the 2026 season and try and catch some salmon. Because you need your rod license and you need to be a member of the local angling group, which I'm going to do. It's catch and release, but salmon fishing looks good on flies. In Villamora, it's more like nightlife. Yeah. Lagos. I'll have a look at Lagos. Thanks for your comments there, Uma. I'll have a look at Lagos. Do you have a trout pond near you then, Blue Nose? If you do, get the kids there when it's overcast. Take your son there. Don't go when it's too sunny, because they just don't bite. Go when it's overcast. If you have a look on my YouTube, I went fishing on Friday morning and I caught 6. So if it's overcast, it's good for trout. Barbel. Yeah. I also like the idea of fishing for perch in the lakes where we live. Apparently there's a lot of perch, wild perch, so I'm going to try for them as well. Because predator fish gives you a good bite. So this is the bench. I'll turn this round, look. I was going to say that's bad news. I just muted myself, but it's maybe better for you, so you don't have to listen to me. But that's a bench. I'll show you the bench from this side, look. So if you imagine you were sitting there, that's the track back down. That's a little track that I've gone up to that little bit of a second summit. But from this bench, I'll show you around here. If you were sitting there now, I just can't believe it. I can't believe that this fog's here. It's absolutely sickening. So just out there, it's flat calm now. There's no wind at all. And right across here, you see all of Keswick and Derwent Waters here. And right from this side, panoramic views all the way around the Lake District, ending up over there at Skidder. So this is a bit sickening, really. For how bad the conditions usually are all the time, you could hear the pin drop. Canals. Right, I'm going to start walking down now. So what's the run like on the canals? Because I keep a lot of people telling us to fish for pike in canals. I'm hoping to catch some pike in 2026 as well. I'm going to be doing some salmon fishing and some pike fishing. I've never even seen a pike. Me and my brother used to have a joke where a pike wasn't actually a real fish. A pike was a trout with pretend spikes, plastic fangs like Halloween fangs, and pretend big sharp fins stuck on it. So it looked like a pike, but it wasn't a pike. But anyway, I've seen a lot of people catching pike, and I've never caught one. What's in there, Jill? Try kite flying on top of the fells. Yeah, that would be great, Jill. Thank you very much. It would have been good last week. It was that windy last week. The kite would have blew you over to Keswick. Thanks for that. That's so kind. Thank you. Thank you, Gillian. Thank you. But yeah, today's lovely. I'll turn it round. A lovely day for this walk. Latrigg car park at the bottom of this hill. You can come up here on a horse. It's very accessible for all. And it takes between 10 and 15 minutes to walk from the bottom. Even if even if you don't walk very fast, I would say in half an hour you could walk really, really slow, or you could use a mobility device. It's really is a good one, this. Loads of pike in Birmingham, a lot of them in canals. Yeah. I keep seeing these awesome pictures of pike, and I've even watched videos of people catching them, and I'm thinking, I need to catch these pike, because my childhood self still believes in here that they aren't real. Yet to see one. I suppose when I was younger we used to fish in the lakes that you're allowed to fish in around here, and we didn't really have a clue back then. But now I've had a chance to have a look at a lot of techniques. I'm hoping for some pike, and I'm hoping for some salmon next year. Anybody else that's watching this video live now, or once it goes live, have you been to the Lake District? Have you been to Keswick? Do you do any outdoor activities? What do you like? What do you like doing? Right now it's Sunday. What's everyone doing today? What are you doing, Balloon Nose? What are you doing today? Snagged, bro. I'll have a look at him, yeah. Scary fish. Yeah, got big sharp Halloween fangs, haven't they? I did say, sorry, I am eating a custard cream. I've got one left after this. I did say that somebody had caught a vampire fish. It was a news article. I'm sure they're an invasive species. Somebody thought it was a good idea to release them, I think. But that looked a bit like a pike or a zander, but it had a big underbelly, a bit like a salmon or a trout. So that was a beastly looking creature, the vampire fish. But yeah, pike are on the 2026 list, the checklist. Classic car meet at Wigton, that sounds good. It's a nice day, Jill. It's even up here where I'm at elevation, there's no wind at all. It's just the, if you say, look, the fog is terrible. If I come a couple of hours later, you'd have got a good view. The last custard cream. Where do they originate? I'm not sure actually. I just seen it last night, just as I was going to bed. I was just scrolling through my phone. The vampire fish. I don't know if it's an Asian thing or if it's Africa or where they're from. But I'm going to look them up. I did see one in it. Well, there's a picture of it. Have a look on Google. Vampire fish caught in UK. It did say it was the first one. So, as I say, with AI, people lie to you all the time now, don't they? If you can see the bracken there, I'll show you the bracken. Honestly, with these backdrops, when you come up here on a nice Sunday morning like this today, if it wasn't so foggy, these views are amazing. Yeah, because I was hoping to have a little bit of a talk with you today, a bit of a crack, with a nice view in the background if I started boring you, but hey look, you can get up here on the bike as well, look. Morning.
Morning.
You alright? Yeah, so the path's quite flat. Look. And you can just walk as slow as you want. This is perfect. For anybody that's got kids or doesn't fancy a really big fell, Latrigg is the one. This path here, even on the way down, it doesn't feel like you're on much of a downward slope. The name of this place is Latrigg Fell. Latrigg, near Keswick. I'll put a what 3 words in the comments at the end of the video. So basically, if you download the what 3 words app, you type in the three words. Everywhere on the earth has got a small square on the floor, and that square has got a name. So if you type this name, this 3-word name, into what 3 words, it diverts you to your maps, and the maps takes you right there. So the what 3 words for this car park where I'm parked, it takes you right, basically halfway up the fell. You get out the car, walk through a gate, and this is the funny one. When you're on the way back down, See this? So you come down this path. Whoop! One of the questions in life. Do I take the high road or do I take the low road? So really on this occasion, we're walking with the light. You go right. I haven't been left, as I said, this is only the second time I've been up here. I can't believe it's only the second time because it's magical. I just need to check something right now quickly because I put my bag down. It would have been a massive shame if I had lost this. I fetched the GoPro, but when I use GoPro for live streams, so basically you connect through the GoPro app, the Quick app I think it's called, and it tethers off your mobile phone, but you can't see the comments. I'm maybe just not using it right. I've only used it a couple of times, but it really isn't good for seeing comments live. That's why I've used my phone instead. Morning. Look at that. Amazing views, you can't see anything. But on a nice day, I'm about to walk along with you talking to you, but you could see behind us. That's what I was hoping for this morning, so you could see what's going on behind me. But anyway, I enjoyed my custard creams, and I'm sorry if I've bored you this morning. I was hoping for a much better view at the top. Yeah, it goes up a little bit here, look. But by a little bit, I mean a little bit. As you come back down, you just go up this tiny hill. Up that. Right, I don't want to drag this out too long because there's no views. Thanks for watching this morning. Have a little look on my YouTube channel for Latrigg. There's a video called GoPro Hero 13 views as well, which shows what it actually looks like up here. Get yourself to Latrigg for amazing views of a Keswick and Derwent water. Thanks for watching The Wildlife of Johns. We'll see you next time.